Hi guys, today in this class I will start module 2 chapter, that is network theorem. Okay, so your video syllabus contains some theorems. So those are the first one, Thevenin's theorem. The second one, Norton's theorem. So third one, superposition theorem. So fourth one, maximum power transfer theorem. So the last one, Thevenin's theorem. Okay, so why we need to study about the theorems? Here also same thing. So these theorems are used to find the voltage, current. Here also we are using theorems to find voltage, current, power, okay, in any element in the given network. Okay, so already you know some basic methods to find these values. So those are, so you know some basic methods, the Ohm's law, right, KCL, KVL, mesh analysis and node analysis, right? Okay, so if in case network becomes complex, these methods become impossible to us to find these values. Okay, so that's why we need to learn about the theorems. Okay, so first I will take one example on simple network. Example 1. So here one voltage source, that is 8 volt. Here 2 ohm, the 4 ohm, 1 ohm, so 3 ohm. Okay, so here I want to find current in each resistor. Okay, so now here total voltage is there. So if you find the total resistance, you can easily find the total current I. Okay, so total current I equals to the total voltage divided by total resistance. Here total voltage is 8 volt divided by total resistance. You have to find, so total resistance, that is equals to the, here, so 1 ohm, 3 ohm is connected in series, so that is equals to the 4 ohm. Then 4 ohm is connected in parallel, that this parallel combination is connected in series with the 2 ohm, right? Here 2 ohm series connection with 4 ohm parallel with 4 ohm, right? So same resistor connected in parallel, then that's value becomes 4 divided by 2, that is equals to 2. The total resistance 4 ohm. Okay, here 8 divided by 4, so total current value becomes 2 ampere. Okay, so here total current value is 2 ampere. Okay, consider this node as C, this node as D. Okay, so this total current will divide from this node. Okay, so here 1 plus 3, that is equals to the 4 ohm. Here 4 ohm, same resistance connected in parallel. So definitely the total current will divide from this node, that is equally divide from this node, right? Here 1 ampere current will flow, here also 1 ampere current. Okay, so finally current across 2 ohm, that is 2 ampere, right? Current in 2 ohm, so I will take it as IR I2, that is equals to the 2 ampere. Current in 4, I4, that is 1 ampere. Current in 1 ohm, that is also 1 ampere. So 1 ohm, okay, 1 ampere. And finally current in 3 ohm, that is 1 ampere. Here I used Ohm's law to find current in each element. Okay, now I will consider the same circuit, same simple circuit. Okay, so I will find the current in each element by using theorems. Okay, let's start theorems. The first theorem is Thevenin's theorem. The Thevenin's theorem states that any active linear network with two terminals can be replaced by an equivalent voltage source in series with the resistance, the voltage being equal to the open circuit voltage at the terminals, the resistance being equal to the resistance of the network between the terminals. Okay, so with all the voltage source in the network replaced by their internal resistance. Okay, the equivalent circuit for Thevenin's. From any circuit, so you need to find Thevenin's voltage, that is VTH, and Thevenin's resistance. Then these two are connected in series with load resistance RL. So in which element you want to find the current, so that element is considered as load. Okay, so here I will take it as load resistance. Here VTH, RTH, RL, all elements in connected in series. This is the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Okay, so now I will consider same figure. Same circuit. So 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm. Here 8 volt. Okay, so I want to find current in 3 ohm. Okay, then 3 ohm becomes RL. Okay, so here so you have to reduce this circuit to the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Here the VTH, this is the RTH, and this one is RL, that is 3 ohm. Okay, so I want to find current in 3 ohm. Okay, so now how to find Thevenin's voltage and Thevenin's resistance? Here Thevenin's voltage, that is equals to the open circuit voltage. Okay, across RL. Okay, so first thing we have to do, so you must do, so before going to find the VTH and the RTH, you have to remove RL. Okay, so here I will consider here I rewrite the circuit. Here 3 ohm is removed here. Okay, so 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 4 ohm, 8 volt. Okay, so here RL removed. So this circuit becomes open. Okay, here you have to find voltage at this terminal. Consider this terminal as AB terminal. So in between AB terminal, so you can find the voltage, that is open circuit voltage, that is equals to the Thevenin's voltage. Okay, so now RTH. Okay, so here also you have to remove RL. Here also same thing. Remove RL. Okay, so now and one more thing, next step is independent source. If independent source in the circuit, so you have to remove the independent source. Okay, independent source becomes 0. Okay, here independent source is independent voltage source is there. Okay, so how to remove the voltage source? In case voltage source is there, so that is, so we have to short circuit the voltage source, then voltage source becomes 0, right? Okay, so next, if in case current source there in the circuit, you have to open circuiting it. Okay, then only the current source becomes 0, right? Okay, so now I will redraw the diagram. Here you have to remove the RL, right? So next, voltage source is there. So what to do? Short circuit. Okay, voltage source become short circuit. Okay, so now here 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 1 ohm. From this terminal, you have to find the RTH. We have to view from these two terminals. Okay, here the RTH that is equals to the RTH equals to the, so here 2 ohm and 4 ohm that is connected in parallel, then series with 1 ohm. Okay, so 2 parallel with 4 and plus 1 ohm. Okay, so here 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, so 2 ones are 2 3s are, so plus 1. So then this value becomes 7 divided by 3 ohm. That is RTH. Okay. So now here you know the value of RTH. So now find the VTH value. Okay. Here VTH, consider this node as C. Okay. Here some current will flow up to this point. Here circuit is open. So here current flowing in the 1 ohm is 0 ampere. Right. Current flowing from the open circuit is also 0 ampere. So then definitely the voltage drop across this resistance is 0 volt. So here you have to find the VTH. Then VTH that is comes here, right? That comes here. So voltage across 4 ohm, that is Thevenin's voltage. Okay. So now here I will apply. So this voltage is across 4 ohm. The voltage is VTH. So I will apply the KCL at VTH node. Okay. So at C node. Okay. So now VTH minus 8 divided by 2. Right. VTH minus 8 divided by 2. Okay. Plus VTH divided by 4. That is equals to the 0. Okay. So here LCM 4. 2 VTH minus 16 plus VTH equals to 0. So 4 cross multiplied with 0 then becomes 0. Okay, next 2 VTH plus 1 VTH that is equals to the 3 VTH minus 16 equals to 0. Then VTH equals to 16 divided by 3. Okay. 16 divided by 3 volts. Okay. So here the VTH value is 16 divided by 3 volts and RTH value is 7 divided by 3 ohm. Okay, we know the value of 3 ohm. Here you have to find the load current across the load resistor. Okay, so load current value becomes, that is IL equals to the here VTH divided by RTH plus RL, right? Okay, the VTH value is 16 divided by 3. divided by the RTH, that is 7 divided by 3 plus, so RL value is 3. Okay, then 16 divided by 3. Okay, so here then 3 LCM. Okay, so 9 plus 7, that is equals to 16. 16 divided by 3 volt divided by 16 divided by 3, then cancelled, so you get the 1 ampere. So we already know about this value, right? Current across the 3 ohm, that is 1 ampere, right? Okay, here also we got the same value. Okay, so next, so I will find the current in 1 ohm. This is a circuit, 3 ohm, 1 ohm, 4 ohm, 2 ohm, 8 volt, right? So now I will find current in 1 ohm, okay, in this element. So now Thevenin's equivalent circuit, the VTH, see the RTH, here load resistance RL, that is 1 ohm, right? Okay. Here first step, so we have to remove RL, right? So before going to find VTH and RTH, here, so first I will find VTH. Okay, so we have to remove the RL, that is 1 ohm. The voltage is 8 volt, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, here 3 ohm. Here plus minus open circuit voltage, that is VTH, right? Okay, so now, so here the VTH, here current flowing through the 3 ohm, so from the open circuit, that is 0 ampere current will flow. Okay, so voltage drop across the 3 volt, that is 0 volt. Okay, then the VTH comes across this 4 volt. Okay, across this 4 volt, so you'll get the VTH value. Okay, so this here, consider this node as VTH. Apply KCL at node VTH, then VTH minus 8 divided by 2 plus VTH divided by 4, the same procedure, that is equals to 0 again. So VTH value, so I will write it directly, that is equals to 16 divided by 3, right? 16 divided by 3 volts. Okay, so next, so we will find the RTH value. So here we have to remove the RL, and if in case independent source is there, we have to remove that source by short circuiting or open circuiting, right? Here voltage source is there, so short circuiting it. Okay, this is 4 ohm, here this is 2 ohm and 3 ohm. Here, so AB terminal. So resistance between AB, that is Thevenin's resistance, so that is equals to the here. So 2 and 4, that is connected in parallel series with the 3 ohm, right? So I will rewrite the diagram. We start from the A terminal. From A terminal, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm connected in parallel. Then series with 3 ohm. Right? Here B terminal. Okay. So here resistance is, that is RTH, is at 2 parallel with 4, then series with 3 ohm. Okay. So 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4, that is equals to 6 plus 3. Okay. So next, here 2 ones are 2 threes are. So 3 threes are 9. So 9 plus 4, that is 13 divided by 3 ohm. Okay. Okay. So the equivalent circuit, right? Equivalent circuit. Here VTH value, so that is equals to the 16 divided by 3 volts, right? The RTH value is 13 divided by 3 ohm. Then the current across 1 ohm, here IL, the IL equals to the VTH divided by RTH plus RL. Now the VTH value is 16 divided by 3 divided by the RTH 13 divided by 3 plus 1. Then 16 divided by 3 divided by, so 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 13, that is 16 divided by 3. Again, so you get the 1 ampere current, right? 1 ampere current. Okay. In third problem, I am considering the same network. One ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, and 2 ohm. Here 8 volt. So now I will find current in 4 ohm. Okay. So now the first step you have to do, remove RL. Okay. The equivalent circuit VTH, RTH, here RL value is 4 ohm, right? Here current IL, we have to find the IL value. Okay, so IL value equals to the VTH divided by RTH plus RL, right? So now first find VTH. Okay, first find VTH value. So before that we have to remove the RL. Here I remove the RL, that is 4 ohm. So 2 ohm, 3 ohm, here 8 volt. Okay. So now here, so complete circuit. Yes, complete circuit contains single loop, right? So after removing the 4 ohm, right? So then current, so current in the loop. Okay, find the current in the loop. So now applying Ohm's law. Okay, so I value equals to the, here single voltage source is there, 8 divided by, so resistance is, total resistance is 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm. So all resistance are connected in series. Then total resistance is 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. Right. So 8 divided by 3, that is equals to the 4 divided by 3 ampere. Okay. So now to find the open circuit voltage at this terminal. So that is equals to the VTH, right? Okay. So now here I will apply KVL loop for this. Okay. So I will start from this point. Okay. So minus to plus, here KVL to loop 1. Okay, so here, so 8 volt, so here resistance into current, so our direction and current direction is same, so we have to consider minus here, minus sign. 2 into current, you know that, 4 divided by 3. So next, plus 2 minus, finally you reach the negative terminal, that's why we have to take, so minus VTH, that is equals to the 0. Okay, here, so VTH, take this side, the VTH value equals to the, so 8 minus, so 3 to the, so 8 divided by 3. Okay, the VTH equals to the, so 24 minus 8 divided by 3. So 8 into 3, 24. Okay, so that is equals to the 16 divided by 3 volts. Again, you got the same Thevenin's voltage. Okay, so across 4 ohm. Okay, next. Second, the RTH. RTH here. Here, short circuiting the voltage source, right? 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm. Here AB terminal. So from this, across this terminal, you have to find the resistance. Okay. So here, so 1 and 3 connected in series, right? Then this series combination is connected in parallel with this 2 ohm, right? Here RTH value equals to the, so 1 plus 3, that is equals to the 4 ohm, right? So 4 is connected with parallel with 2 ohm. Okay, so 4 into 2 divided by 6, right? 4 plus 2, 6. So next, here, 2, 3 is 4 divided by 3 ohm. Okay, so now here the VTH value is 16 divided by 3 volts, the RTH value is 4 divided by 3 volts, sorry, 3 ohm. Okay, so here 16 divided by 3 divided by, the RTH value is 4 divided by 3 plus, so RL value is 4. Okay, then 16 divided by 3 divided by, so 3 into 4, 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, again 16 divided by 3. IL value equals to the 1 ampere. Here current flowing across 4 ohm is 1 ampere, right? Here the last element is already find the current in 1 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, right? That is 1 ampere, 1 ampere, 1 ampere. Okay, so here you have to find the current in 2 ohm. So now, so I will write equivalent circuit for this circuit, Thevenin's equivalent circuit. At AB terminal, we have to connect RL, that is equals to the 2 ohm, right? The VTH, this is RTH. Okay, here current flowing through the load resistor, that is IL. IL equals to the VTH divided by RTH plus RL, right? So in step 1, so you have to remove RL. Okay, so first, so I will find the VTH. The VTH, here you have to remove the you have to remove this 2 ohm, right? So 8 volt, right? The 4 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm. Okay, so at this AB terminal, you have to find the voltage, that is Thevenin's voltage. Okay, so here circuit is open from at this point, right? So current flowing to this loop is 0 ampere, right? So across 4 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm is 0 ampere. Okay, so now current flowing through the 4 ohm is 0 ampere because circuit is open here, right? Okay, so now I will apply KVL to the loop, then definitely the VTH value equals to the 8 volt, right? Okay, so now I will so KVL, consider this is a loop 1, KVL to the loop 1. Okay, so here minus to plus finally reach to the positive terminal, so then positive 8, then here so positive to negative, that is minus VTH. Here current entering at this terminal, consider this is as positive terminal, this is a negative terminal. Here 0 volt because 0 ampere current is flowing. Okay, so then 0 volt equals to 0, then VTH value so equals to the 8 volt. Okay, so now the RTH value, here remove the 2 ohm, short circuiting the voltage source. Okay, here 4 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm, so AB terminal, here RTH. Okay, so here so 1 ohm, 3 ohm connected in series, then series combination is connected parallel with the 4 ohm, then the RTH, that is equals to the 4 parallel with 4, then you get 2 ohm. So RTH value is 2 ohm. So now so come to the equivalent circuit. Here we know the VTH value is 8 volt, the RTH value is 2 ohm, right? Substituting the values here, the 8 divided by the RTH is 2 plus 2, so equals to the 8 divided by 4, that is equals to the 2 ampere, right? Here IL current flowing through the load resistance, that is 2 ampere current. Okay, so I hope so you get all the concept. Thank you guys.